So my name is Prakash Nagarkatti. I served as the Vice President for Research at University of South Carolina for 10 years. And sorry, currently I'm serving as the Senior Research Advisor to the President at University of South Carolina, as well as Carolina Distinguished Professor. I have published over 325 research papers, and my research has been funded by the National Institute of Health and National Science Foundation to the tune of over $100 million. I have been doing research on cannabinoids for over 20 years. Our lab was the first one in the world to demonstrate that cannabinoids are highly effective in the treatment of inflammation and certain types of cancers. There are over 80 different autoimmune diseases such as arthritis, MS, type 1 diabetes, etc., against which there is currently no cure. We were the first lab to report, after doing research, that cannabinoids are highly effective in treating such clinical disorders. The fact that there are 80 different autoimmune diseases against which there is no cure, and that cannabinoids can be highly effective is truly exciting. In fact, based on our research, FDA has approved the use of CBD to treat autoimmune hepatitis as an orphan drug. We were also the first lab to demonstrate that certain types of cancers can express cannabinoid receptors, because of which the cannabinoids can kill them. And in fact, in the mouse model, we are able to show that cannabinoids can cure almost 40% of the animals that had the tumors. I just want to also add, I heard the previous conversation that cannabinoids are not some toxic foreign chemicals. We produce our own cannabinoids, what are called as endocannabinoids. And these endocannabinoids that we produce make us eat well, sleep well, and maintain our body temperature. So thus, when we don't produce enough endocannabinoids, then we really become sick. And therefore, when you take the cannabinoids from the marijuana plant, then you feel really good about it because it's replenishing the endocannabinoids that we don't produce. Recently, the National Academy of Sciences, the most prestigious scientific association, reviewed over 10,000 publications on cannabinoids and reported that cannabis was highly effective to treat chronic pain, to treat cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy, and multiple sclerosis. Some people believe that marijuana is a gateway drug, but actually the research has shown that it is an exit drug, which means that it can help some people who are alcoholics or people who are addicted to opioids to kick their habits and save lives. The combination of THC and CBD has also been used effectively in the clinical trials to show that it helps brain tumors such as gliomas. So I'll just stop there, and I just want to lastly add that no government should deny the people with debilitating diseases like arthritis or multiple sclerosis or cancers to lead a happy and healthy lives using a plant that is made available to them.
Mr. Gilliard, I got a question. Okay, I have two questions, doctor. Have you ever known marijuana to cause cancer?
Okay. There is some anecdotal evidence to show that people who smoke marijuana may have more susceptibility to head and shoulder cancers, but that has not been really proven to be accurate. There are still some studies going on, but to the best of my knowledge, marijuana does not increase the chances. In fact, there was a study that was done by NIH in which they treated the rats and mice with very high doses of THC, and they found that after 2 years, that's the lifespan of mouse or typically a rat, they found that the mice or the rats which were given the THC for almost 2 years, they had less incidence of cancer compared to the control rats, which showed therefore, and this has been published, which therefore showed in an animal model that THC in fact prevents the development of cancers as we age. Thank you.
And doctor, one last question. Have you ever known anybody that have died from the use of marijuana?
To the best of my knowledge, we've not heard anybody has died from the use of marijuana. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay, any other questions or comments for the doctor? Okay, hearing that, we'll go to the next person virtually.